And we did split up for some time at the banquet hall on Saturday night.
Fatima.
Zach.
Fatima.
Zachariah.
Wow. Wow. You really think I got it in me to kill a man in cold blood?
Baby, look, I'm not tripping if you did. We just gotta be on the same page.
Okay.
All right, Sistas fans, so we get another sneak peek of tonight's new episode, and on the one hand, well, it's Zatima, so it's good to see Zach and Fatima together, but I might be in the minority here. I've been looking at the comment section on Instagram and Twitter in regards to this sneak peek. Personally, I don't like it. Now, I remember when the Season 8 trailer dropped, and I talked about the segment where, if I'm not mistaken, the trailer started off with Zach going like, man, why the cops asking me like I was the one that killed Gary? And then Fatima was like, well, were you? And I'm like, look, hopefully this is just kind of played it for comedic effect, because it doesn't make sense for Fatima to even ask the question, because didn't they go to the wedding together? Not to mention, wasn't it her idea in the first place? But here we have more context. The entire clip is 2 minutes, so, I couldn't play the entire thing. But essentially, they got to the wedding venue, but then they split up. And apparently this went down on a Saturday night. So they get to the wedding venue, and then they split up. So now the question is, well, Zach, after we split up, did you do it? I mean, he was the one that, you were mad about him having his security push me to the ground and take my gun. And then, he took your money too. So you have motive. And I'm just sitting here like, are we really doing this now? And then on the flip side, once Zach is like, wow, you really think look, and then he even goes so far as to say, I swear on the life of Michael and my 2 unborn children, or my unborn kids. There could be a double meaning to that. Now, hopefully he doesn't mean Karen's 2 babies, because only one of them is his, but could this be a nod to the Fatima pregnancy, as in, hey, my unborn kid with Karen and my unborn kid with you? So again, that could be some double talk there. I don't know. But after he says that, Fatima's like, okay, I believe you. Then she kind of like shifts her eyes. And then when Zach bounces the question back at her, oh, now she's the one who feels offended. Like, well, you said it to Zach nonchalantly, so why can't he ask you the same thing? And she goes so far to say like, yeah, you're right, I have motive and everything about, what his security did, and, just not liking Gary in the first place and everything he's done with Andy. But I'm not going to do hard time for my family, and I wouldn't do it for Andy. And I'm just thinking to myself, so you wouldn't do hard time for your family, but it's like, I don't know. Don't get me wrong. Well, Zach, I guess, is different than her family, but I'm just sitting here like, Zach has made it clear he would do hard time for his woman, but Fatima wouldn't do that for him, even though she did, wrongfully accuse Hayden of getting Zach locked up, but it was the child support stuff. She went over there and trashed his place and then got arrested. So I don't know how I feel. I can't lie. I didn't really like this scene, and I don't want to throw away the entire episode off of one scene, but this has me going, okay, I feel like this is yet another season of Zach and Fatima not being written well. Like, I understand everybody's probably looking at each other like, who did it? But apparently this went down Saturday night. Given how the episode seems set up, this is probably Monday. So I guess the stabbing happened Saturday night. Gary's in the hospital, and now the cops are involved, and they're going to be asking all these different people. And Zach and Fatima come up with the plan of, okay, well, the cops are going to come around questioning at some point. We need to figure out who, stabbed Gary. So it looks like Zach and Fatima are the ones who are going to be, tag teaming, trying to find information. Hence why the murder board comes into play probably, later in this episode or the next episode. But like I said, great to see Zach and Fatima. Don't really like the idea of these two giving each other the side eye, because I don't know. I just don't. Especially Fatima, considering the fact that, she was the one who was all gung-ho. Don't get me wrong. Zach was fired up, but Fatima calmed him down. So I guess, like I said, I would love for it to play out where anytime we have a character talking with another character, or in the interrogation room, we actually get flashback of, hey, here's when Zach and Fatima both arrived at the venue. Here's where they split up. Or here's where Karen, Danny, and Sabrina went after they left Jordan and Andy at the altar. Here's what Jordan was doing. I think that would be a fun way of integrating. Well, you can almost consider it a clip show, even though it's a clip reel of things we haven't seen. So I don't know. I feel like this who stabbed Gary thing is going to be dragged out. I think kind of like in Zatima with the whole, oh, Zach can't find out about what Jeremiah did. So get ready for a long wait. But let me know your thoughts on this clip, and I'll catch you after the episode airs.